Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we got a pair of new Countachs added to the collection. We've got from Tomica Premium, the Lamborghini Countach LP400 in Tomica Premium. Tomica Premium's kind of cool. I'm excited to check this one out. This one, though, was quite a bit more anticipated. I actually ordered 3 different versions of this. I've got like a white one, I've got like the Wolf of Wall Street looking one, and then I've got a this yellow one, and then I also ordered a blue one with no wing, and they're different versions of this Countach. This is the LP 5000 QV. So we're gonna take a look at these. Now, I was excited about this because this version of Countach, there hasn't really been a perfect one in 1/64 scale ever, and I'll get into that deeper one day. I'm kind of collecting all my Countachs and going to do it, a full just Countach video at some point, and we will look at all the ones I've got in my collection, except for like the newest Countach. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at that. We'll take a look at this first. Let's do the premium one. This came from, I ordered this from AliExpress, of course, where you can get these. Although Tomica Premium is legitimate, licensed, all that jazz. It's Tomica, or however you want to pronounce it. I don't know what the technical proper way is. Anyway, this is a red box. So this would be the one that's the more limited color. It's got some sticker on it that's not normally on these things, on this box. I don't know what the deal is with that. Normally you would not have, and I'm not even going to bother trying to peel that off. Not sure on that. But anywho, let's go ahead and open it up. This is number 33. And it looks pretty awesome. So we get it in orange. Now, this is also available in red. And if you can find the red one, it's probably cheaper to get the red one than it is to get this orange one in a red box. But let's take a look around it. So the neat thing about the Tomica Premium, they're pretty high quality, but they are kind of made as more kind of like a toy, I guess. They roll really well. They actually have plastic wheels. Sometimes they have suspension, and oftentimes they have a moving part. So we've got, if we can get that opened. I just can't grab it. Wow. There we go. So they got some molded detail in there. Nothing really, no graphics or anything, which is kind of a shame, I guess. If you're going to open up the back, it'd be nice to do it, be able to see that. It appears this back piece is actually, this opening part is plastic. But they did a really good job color matching it with the metal. And then this one also has this pretty awesome feature here where we have pop-up headlights. Look at that. Pretty neat. And then the lower little lights there, those are actually an inserted detail, which is cool too. So pop-up lights, rims look good. Interior's kind of a tannish. And overall, looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put the lights back down. That is a really neat feature. So I really like that. I think this model's pretty decent. It's got inserted details for taillights as well. They didn't try to do the opening scissor doors on this one, which is great because oftentimes that doesn't end up looking too good. They never line up proper, all that jazz. But this is a pretty cool Countach. I think they did a good job on it. So, and the other thing I should mention is Tomica Premium's not going to, is like 3-inch models. They're not going to be truly 1/64 scale. They're going to vary in scales because they're all about the same size. So this is in 161, which is kind of interesting. I wish they would just do it to scale, but still, some cool models. This is one of the cooler ones I've ever got from Tomica Premium. So pretty impressed with that one. It's a nice basic, it's a sort of basic semi-premium model, and I think it looks pretty good. All right. So not quite as cool as Tomica Limited Vintage, but hey. All right, this next one is by Fin Classically, our FY model. This is a China special. This is definitely not going to be licensed. I've featured this brand one other time on the channel. I don't know, obviously we'll feature it again when I get the remainder of these. Comes in an acrylic case, your standard kind of premium import packaging where you get the cardboard and then the acrylic case. These are brand new, just out. And you get a little city scene there. And then you get the Countach. So let's go ahead and open it up. At first glance, I mean, it looks pretty decent. I can see a gap right there. Now, this one doesn't have the opening doors either, but they tooled this thing to be able to span a few different types or models of Countach. This one's limited 191 out of 799 pieces, so less than 1,000 of these made. What do we got on the bottom here? Oh, I bet you this is the Lambo logo. It is. Okay, so they don't even... So you see in the front there, that's where the Lamborghini logo is probably supposed to go, and they haven't even put it on for you. You have to put it on. So I think that's a water slide decal. At least it might be. That's interesting that they would make you do that, but I get it. It's because this thing is not licensed. It looks like that's what they're having you do. You make the illegal bootleg, not us, with the logo, which is just weird because of the car, whatever. All right, so they have these little rubber things on the bottom, and then the screws obviously hold the casting on. I like the rubber things because they hold the screw in. This is what our base looks like. And first question everyone always asks is, does it roll? And the answer is not a chance. So it does not roll at all. I was kind of thinking this one would roll, but it does not. We have a plastic base. We've got some exhaust detail that looks really good. The detail back here, there's Lamborghini right there. Why couldn't you put the logo on the front of the car? And they give you two, so I don't know if they just give you two because you might screw one up, and I probably would screw one up, so fair enough. Yeah. So immediately upon seeing this, I was just slightly disappointed with it. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler. I think what's really messing it up is this fitment right here. So since they made this so that it would be, multiple models and stuff, so there's versions without this little side skirt thing. There's all sorts of different little versions of it. So it's pieces that are put together. And this whole side part is like a panel or piece. Same thing here, same thing here. So since that's all that, it's got to fit into this, and there's like this gap here that looks kind of bad. And then, yeah, the paint on this side just looks weird too for that side vent thing, or air intake. That side looks pretty decent. This side looks, turns up. I don't know, it looks weird. All in all, and then the fitment back here of this bumper thing and how this tucks inside of that. I don't know. It's definitely not as cool as I thought it would be. It's going to be interesting to get the one without the wing and see what that looks like. And of course the other one too, because it's going to have different side skirt pieces. Pretty interesting. So it's screwed together, plastic base, metal body. Well, somewhat metal body. There are some plastic pieces on here. The wing's plastic. I think this is plastic right here. Kind of weird little model. But it does have, what it appears to have, is opening headlights again. And this time we get some inserted detail underneath there. You get a little lever on the bottom. Well, actually, I think the lever just pops them up. You have to push them down if you want them down. And they sit pretty good and flush. So that's cool. Decent model. I don't know. Proportionately, it still just looks a little bit weird. Kind of, right? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? In a future video, I will be comparing all sorts of Countaches, and it's going to be a fun time. Nobody's made a perfect one. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. So, I don't know. What should I do? Should I put that decal on there? I guess I could try. If I screw one up, then maybe I'll just leave the other one. I don't know. Opening headlights are cool, though. I dig that. I'm guessing that's where they would want you to put it, right? I don't know. Is this a water slide? Maybe I just don't do it at all. Maybe we just tape it right back to the base. Well, after I screw it together, of course, and say screw it. I'm not going to do it. All right, what do you think? So, to put it in perspective, these things are over $20 for this model. Is it worth it? I don't know. This thing, actually, if you can find the red one, you could probably get it for like $10 shipped, and that's not bad. Pretty decent, though. I would like Mini GT to start putting out these models. I think that would be something I would really, really like. So let's get on at Mini GT. Let's make some Countaches. Make both of them. Show us how it's done. Because they're really, even the Tomica Limited Vintage like version of this, or the 25th anniversary one, left a little bit to be desired. Kyosho did some Countaches, and they're okay. They're okay. They did a better job with the old LP400 than they have with any of these. Now, these ones are always the tough ones to do, apparently, to get to look good. I mean, it looks good right there, just looking at it in camera. In person, I'm telling you, there's something off, and it just doesn't look quite as good. The Kyosho one has some issues, too. There just hasn't been a perfect one. So, at least I haven't found it yet. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This will be in the Import Premium playlist, so if you like more content like this, go check that out. All right, thank you. Bye.